a very important question: how much money we are required to invest in this TEF journey? First thing first, like what I did, I never wanted to start my journey with A1, A2, B1, B2, B2, all from one teacher. The reason behind that was I was not sure whether I'll be able to do it, and hence I invested my money in a way that I took the best out of my A1, best out of my A2, and similarly from a B1, B2 teacher. That's how I distributed my money in a way that I get the best out of all. First thing first, you need to decide whether you want to take a group classes or you want to take a private classes. In my case, I did not attend many group classes. In fact, if I remember very clearly, it was just one session I attended, as in one particular journey, which is B2.3. I did it from Alliance Francaise. That is the only bit I did it as a group class. Rest all were private. They were all one-to-one. So to start and tell you my expenses, A1, I spent around 9,000 rupees. So this video, I will give you the currency in rupees because that's how I spent. So 9,000 rupees I spent for the A1, and I completed my A1 in a 1.5 month. These days, obviously, they may charge you 13,000, 14,000, but yes, purely it was 101. Coming to A2, I did my A2 into 2.5 months because that was the time period the teacher was offering me, and it was again one-to-one, and the amount I spent during my study for the A2 particularly was around 12,000 to 15,000. And of course, I never had to buy books because it was always online. I used to just download them and make a spiral book out of it, and that's it. Because we could get the videos and we could get the audios online, YouTube, Telegram. That reminds me, please subscribe to our channel, and of course, please go ahead and join our Telegram link, because we throw in a lot of free material, TEF material on our Telegram channel. Going further, talking about my B1 and B2. So B1 was a little tricky for me because I really couldn't find the teacher who could teach me in a way in my targeted time. Like I had kept a target of 3 months, so it was not possible, as in I couldn't find at that time. Today I do see there are a lot of teachers who would be very happy to help you and would be in sync with your goal. So let's say to keep it, I had to spend around 25 to 35,000 rupees to get my B1, and of course, again, as I said, it was all one-to-one because I did not want to go for a group classes. The reason were the group classes were not according to my pace, and I wanted something a very specific attention. So that's something which I was getting a lot more from the private classes. And of course, needless to say that the private tutors can maneuver according to your goals, your requirements. If you need more help in writing, maybe more help in speaking, so they can maneuver according to your style and level. Talking about the B2 now. So what I did was I joined Alliance Francaise, and that was B2.3. I got an admission into after the orientation test, and the course was around 21,000. So that was an amount that I spent for the B2, and it was definitely group session of 3 months, which was a winter session, and that's how I completed my entire journey in this amount of money. However, it doesn't end there, because then I could feel that I was still not ready for the TEF. So for the TEF, I found the teachers on italki and then Superprof, Preply. So I hired, or rather I would say I took assistance from a lot of native teachers, non-native teachers, Indian teachers, because I really needed a lot of practice, lot of attention, personal attention, and hence my fees, as in the what I paid, was anything from 800 rupees per hour till 2,000 rupees per hour. Yes, you heard it right. I even paid 2,000. In fact, for one native teacher, because I just didn't want to leave any stone unturned, I even paid 3,500 for 1 hour class. I was that crazy. But I'm not saying that you also have to do that. It's just that find a right teacher, choose the right mentor for yourself, and I would definitely encourage to go for the private tutors, because that's something you would definitely shorten down your journey, and you definitely spend more when you go for the private teachers. But of course, with the TEF, we really need to be quick, and that's how it works. So this was about a bit of a mathematics, that this is how much amount I spent. Apart from all this, I of course had to take 2 attempts. So 25,000 for the first attempt, 25,000 for the second attempt, plus fooding and lodging, as my first center was Chandigarh, the second center was Bhopal. So this of course added to my amount of the expenses as well. So this was it. So all in all, my investments were in good teachers, good mentors, natives, non-natives, Indians, non-Indians. Overall, this is my story. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.